Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be going over a minimum wage job versus driving for a company like Doordash, Postmates, Uber, Grubhub. You know those companies. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to just use a base number of $10. I do think most minimum wage jobs don't pay $10 an hour. I think they pay much less than that. And I think they're around probably like $8 or $9 on average. But we're going to go with a $10 minimum wage job versus driving for DoorDash. So right off the bat, it also depends on what kind of person you're going to be, which one's going to be better for you. If you're someone who doesn't have a lot of drive and motivation to go out and make your own money, like if you're not the entrepreneur type, you're probably going to want to go with a minimum wage job. Because if you're not forced to go to work, like you're not for DoorDash or those kind of companies, you might not go and do it. I tell a lot of people, hey, everyone should drive for DoorDash. But actually, a lot of people just don't go and do it. People don't make that much money on DoorDash. I have no problem making $70 every single day. I do it every single day pretty much. A lot of people won't have that drive to go and do it. So on average, let's say you work 30 hours a week. That's $300 working for a minimum wage job. On top of that, you're gonna get taxed right off the bat. So that $300 at best turns into about $240-ish, depending on what state you're living and how much you're getting taxed. If you're working for a company like DoorDash and stuff, and you're a little bit tax savvy and you know what you're doing, you can write off your car, you can write off probably even your lunch that you consume that day, you can write off your gas, obviously. There's so many things you can write off. In fact, you can actually just probably make that entire $300 if you know how to work your taxes correctly. Working for a minimum wage job, you can't really write anything off just because you're working on other people's company and you're using their equipment. There's not much you can really write off, especially if you don't technically have your own business, which when you're driving for DoorDash and like those kind of companies, you do technically have your own business. So let's say you work and you make 30 hours, that's probably about $300 depending on where you are. Make $240. I've never really made less than $400 a week driving for DoorDash, and I work 6 hours a day. I do 11 to 1 in the afternoon, and then I do 4 to 8. So I'm usually working about 6 hours or so. As you can tell, going through my weekly income for DoorDash, it's anywhere between $200 and $750. Depends on how much money I need to make that week and how much money I make on outside jobs. Usually I make $70 a day. If I do a video for something and I make more money doing that, I'm not gonna do DoorDash that day. So it really depends on what I have going. Also, I do like take a lot of vacations and that kind of stuff. So just driving for these companies gives me that freedom. And also, if you look at this, it's pretty good money. I'm definitely using a lot of gas, so you gotta take into consideration how much gas you're spending, but it's still a lot more money driving for a company like that, and you have the freedom to work whenever you want and whenever you don't want. So if you don't want to work a certain day, you don't have to. Rather than being forced to make money and work on certain days, it's a lot better to have that freedom, especially if you have something else going for you and you have like a side business or side gig or something like that. It's just going to be a lot better. So that's just my personal opinion on a quick DoorDash and like delivery driver versus a minimum wage job. I'm not going to get too into detail. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.